Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Cesaro's Universe Mode. In the very last episode, Cesaro was involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And guess what, folks? Guess what? Especially if you didn't watch it, Cesaro was unsuccessful. But nonetheless, that is not going to stop him from moving forward with his career to make sure he has the best damn career, the best damn Universe Mode ever known in history. Because Cesaro is going to keep pushing through, going to keep pushing forward, going to make sure he is known as the best of the damn best. Ain't going to let a loss hinder him, ain't going to let a loss stop him in his tracks. He still has one goal in mind: to be the best of the best and to one day be world champion. And you speak of world champions, and here one comes out right now. That is right, your eyes are not deceiving you. You are not seeing a title just float in midair. This is John Cena, the homeboy, the franchise of WWE. And no, this is not a one-on-one match between Cesaro and John Cena. This is a tag team match between John Cena and Cesaro. These two teaming up, going to go 2-on-2 against, a formidable force in my own honest opinion. And here is your tribal chief, the head of the table. That's right, even though he's no longer Universal Champion, he is still your head of the table. He is still your number one guy. Even though he's a heel, he is still the face of WWE, that being Roman Reigns. This is the best version of Roman Reigns we have ever seen. Let me tell you that right now, folks. That is the truth. That is the way, the truth, the light in the WWE. And this man is here to dominate once again. And the final piece of the puzzle, making that formidable force that I spoke about earlier on, is none other than Drew McIntyre. When Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns team up together, it could be the very first time ever that might be happening, now that I think of it, to be honest with you. Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns teaming up. What a hell of a tag team these two should be. What a hell of a tag team these two are probably going to make. I cannot wait to see how this tag team match plays out. Let's go. Cesaro looks ready, and he better be, especially once again going against the tribal chief. These two have gone one-on-one together before. Just like that, a Michinoku driver straight off the bat, straight onto the cover. First cover of the matchup. Cesaro looking to steal one over the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Oh, a hip toss from Reigns though. Oh, it missed the kick. Striking game. It started with the Cesaro discus clothesline. Yeah. Tribute to the late, great Brody Lee. Oh, missed the kick there. Fell short, but axe handle to make up for it. And Cesaro, as I said, folks, he's not mad. He is not, I wouldn't say he's not upset, but he's not gonna let the loss at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and the Money in the Bank ladder match, he's not gonna let that hinder him. He's not gonna let that get the better of him. And he's gonna keep moving forward, gonna try and perform at his absolute best, but double back body drop. I don't know how much Cesaro has left after that move. Drew McIntyre mounting and grounding and pounding Cesaro at this point. Picking him up, headlock. Oh, gonna drag him to the ropes again. Are they gonna hit another double team? No, Cesaro is saying, I'm gonna answer that, and the athleticism from Cesaro with that head scissor. Oh, clobber to the back of McIntyre. Striking game now on McIntyre. Gonna lift him up, and the power. And folks, when you talk about somebody, a superstar, the strongest superstar potentially ever in WWE, pound per pound, has to be Cesaro. One of the best uppercuts to boot. Now taunting Roman Reigns for a second. That was a mistake, as Drew McIntyre taking full advantage of this. Oh, I'm going to target the arm now, Cesaro. Going to make sure Cesaro pays It's Cesaro now trying to fight back. Oh, and missed the uppercut. Just fell short. McIntyre going to take the advantage. Over goes Cesaro though. In with sunset flip. In with the cover. Is that going to be it? Nah. Not even a 1 count. Cesaro in with the drop kick there. Wow, this could be Cesaro's moment. Another head scissor to McIntyre. McIntyre looking to crawl his way to Reigns, but Cesaro saying no, not this time around. Oh, but hip toss from McIntyre now. And now McIntyre on the apron. Not the place you want to be. You realize that very, very quickly. And now Michinoku drive it to McIntyre this time. John Cena still on the apron there. That's right, folks. This isn't a handicap match. John Cena is there in case you couldn't see him. Just saying. Oh no. Back in the swing of things. Cesaro with the Cesaro swing. Round and round and round and round and round he goes. There's going to be at least 100 right there. And gonna go straight in. Straight in there with the sharpshooter. Locked in tight. McIntyre nowhere to go, but Reigns right there to break it up. Had absolutely no faith in Drew McIntyre of getting out of that one. Oh, and a sharp strike to Reigns from Cesaro. And what's Cesaro going to do? Oh my goodness, the brute power. The brute strength of Cesaro. And this could be the beginning of the end right here, folks. I reckon it could be cranking the neck. Lifting him up. The neutralizer. Neutralizer connects on Drew McIntyre. Is that it? Is that it? No, McIntyre right by the ropes. Rope break your ass. If you know what I mean. Now, roll through from Cesaro away from the rope. That is a good thing. But kick out from McIntyre. The strike to McIntyre. Oh, a hip toss to Cesaro though. Now going to target the arm. We saw that earlier. Now, just stomping him down, the clobbering stomps from Drew. Oh, and Snake Eyes on the apron, the outside to Cena. Drew McIntyre to the top, but Cesaro meets him there. The quickness of Cesaro. Just that damn good. Cesaro now to the top rope. Oh no, fell short of the elbow drop. That was bad, that was bad. Oh, Drew McIntyre, no. Future shock. Future shock from Drew, but keep up from Cesaro. I don't know how into an uppercut. And Roman Reigns really taking the Cena on the outside. Oh, but kick out from Drew after that uppercut. That was a close one. Oh, Drew blocked that into the neck breaker. Man, what a hell of a match this has been. Back and forth, hella competitive. Hella aggressive as well, I might just add. I know Drew gonna set it up, looking for the Claymore. Is he gonna hit it? No! And it hits! It connects! Claymore hits! It connected! It connected! There's no kicking out of that! Whoa! That is it! I did not believe that was gonna be it, folks. John Cena was slow to get in the ring, and then Roman Reigns intercepted him. Wow, this should have been it here. If it wasn't for the rope break, folks, look here. Right underhand, right under the rope. No doubt about that. That wasn't even a questionable call. Not a question at all. And you saw right here, folks. I thought this was going to be it after that vicious uppercut from Cesaro. But Drew McIntyre kicked out. But ended up with the Claymore. That was all she wrote. Your winners, Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Cesaro still on a bit of a losing streak. Won one match in a mixed tag match. Some would say that doesn't count. Nonetheless, what is next for Cesaro? I do not know, but I cannot wait to find out. And now we are here 1 week later on SmackDown. SmackDown. We're starting the night off with the franchise, the Universal Champion, and John Cena gonna address what happened last week. Gonna speak out about last week. A lot of people are criticizing him for being late to get in the ring in the tag team match last week. Really criticizing his efforts to try and break that pin up. Some say he sabotaged that. Well, hold on. Here's Cesaro. What's going on? Cesaro rushing the ring. Cena's in the ring already. Cesaro chasing off. What? Cena hasn't seen him, man. Oh, saw him in the corner, and then no, Cesaro's attacking Cena. What the hell? What is this all about? What's going on? What's going on? The referee got in Cesaro's way for a moment. Oh, Cena fighting back. Finally gained his composure, realized what was happening, realized who it was. The two just, stared each other down for a second. Cesaro, hip toss from Cena. Cesaro, I think Cena's still trying to figure out what to do here. Trying to figure out what is Cesaro's motives right now. What is he doing? Why is he here? And a big, I thought he was going for a power. No, not to the outside to Cena. That can shatter the spine. Cesaro has had enough. Axe handle to Cena on the outside. How Cena was even on his feet for a moment there, I do not know. But still, Cesaro, why is Cesaro attacking John Cena? I don't get it. This doesn't make sense. This isn't like Cesaro to do something like this. To attack an opponent, to attack somebody from behind. I am... What? I'm so perplexed. I'm speechless. I am so damn speechless right now. I mean, at this stage, Cena is fighting back, and that's great. Oh, Cesaro with the athleticism landing on his feet. I said Cena is fighting back, but he initially had a bit of a shock to him. He didn't really know what to do or what to think of Cesaro attacking him. So, I mean, I don't know. Now Cena's back in the ring. I don't think he really wants to fight Cesaro at this point. He doesn't realize Cesaro's to his feet, I don't think. Looking for a back suplex, but Cena saw it coming into a crossbody. I think he's still a bit shocked. He's basically standing his ground. And Cesaro in with the big clothesline to Cena. Now the referee there to break it up. Finally breaking it up, but what's going to happen? And well, folks, we are now 1 week later after that attack from Cesaro. And, well, folks, we did get some answers. Granted, via Twitter, still a bit vague, but we did get a bit of an answer from Cesaro about his attack last week on John Cena. He sent out a tweet saying, "I respect John Cena, but 2 weeks ago he cost me my match. I decided to take matters into my own hands and send a very big message to him. I want that Universal Championship." And you don't get a clearer message than that from Cesaro of all people. He wants that Universal Championship. You know what? John Cena saw that tweet and he responded, "Cesaro, if you wanted a title match, all you had to do was ask. It is fitting that the next pay-per-view is named Backlash, because you not only get a title shot, you're getting a massive ass whooping coming your way." Direct message sent from John Cena. John Cena basically is saying, hey, you want a title match, you got it. And basically in the interim saying, however, what would have been just a competitive match is now going to turn into an ass whooping. This ain't just about the Universal title. This is about payback. This is about getting your comeuppance. This is about getting some backlash coming your way because of your attacking on me. Instead of just coming face to face with me, you decided to attack me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an ass whooping. And you know what? Cesaro's in a tag team match again tonight. This time he's teaming up with none other than the one and only Ricochet. Will he have more success teaming up with this man? Only time will tell. Cesaro ready and raring to go, and once again his opponents are none other than the team that beat him 2 weeks ago in Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. And this time, Cesaro with a brand new strategy, taking the fight straight to Drew McIntyre. Does not, and I mean absolutely does not, want a repeat of 2 weeks ago. Does not want to lose again, because he has been on quite a losing streak. He has had more match losses than he has had wins. Like in this universe mode, he has only had one actual win so far. And that was in a mixed tag team match, and he didn't even get the pinfall for that. So a lot of people are saying, that doesn't really count. It was whoever he teamed with. It was Charlotte Flair who actually got the victory in that match. So there are still a lot of doubters for Cesaro. A lot of people who really do not believe Cesaro can get the job done. This might be his opportunity. If Cesaro can get the pinfall in this match right here, that would go a long way in solidifying himself, in improving himself, improving his point. Oh, and what a maneuver. I don't know what the hell that was by Ricochet, but you could say Ricochet just ricocheted off of him, and no, that didn't work out. Ricochet, you better not cost the match for Cesaro. Ricochet running away, you could say at this point, from Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior. Cesaro looked to run interference, and I think it worked briefly. I think he distracted McIntyre enough for Ricochet to get a bit of momentum there. And as you can see, this time around, Roman Reigns was accompanied by the Uso brothers. Have to imagine they're going to play a big part in this matchup, at least from a distraction factor. Now the clobbering blows to Ricochet from the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Taking his ass down right there. Now locked up from Ricochet. Into the corner. Ricochet will tag in to Drew McIntyre. What are these two going to do? Well-oiled machine. Who would have ever thought that Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre could be such a great team together? Especially when they have such big differences. I think they both realize, hey, they both essentially want success in WWE. They both want to be known as top dogs, and together they make one hell of a strong force. They make one a hell of a strong tag team. And quite frankly, I believe that they know them together, they cannot be touched by anybody else. Shot to the gut, taking all the air out of Ricochet, but Ricochet managing to still kick out at one. Now, Drew McIntyre off to Cesaro. Cesaro perhaps sacrificing himself. Ricochet did to an extent try to break it up, but didn't work out. Now he managed to get Drew McIntyre down. Now Ricochet throwing McIntyre into the corner. McIntyre does not want to be there. Trapped, hanging onto the rope though, in with a lion salt. A triangle dropkick, I should rather say. Oh, the feint dive from Ricochet. Trying to say, hey! Into a proper shooting star press this time around. Man, what an athlete Ricochet is though. I think a lot of people underestimate Ricochet, but he is one hell of an athlete, one hell of a superstar. And now Roman Reigns tagged in from the hot tag. Ricochet off into the clothesline. The quickness of Ricochet is really next to none. He can really fly around that ring. There's a reason why he is known as the one and only. Oh, and locked in. Submission locked in tight on Ricochet. The cravat dragon sleeper. I know. Oh, into the cover. Straight into the cover. You believe Ricochet may have passed out there. And it may have been it if it wasn't for Cesaro. Oh, stomp to the gut there. And I'm mounting him. Oh, Ricochet mounts back. Reverses it into clobbering blows of his own. Want to make sure the Tribal Chief knows his place. And knows his role. And shuts his damn mouth. Now tag into Cesaro. Cesaro, a fresh competitor. Kick to the back. And in with an elbow drop. That was a big elbow drop. Missed the second time around. Went to the well. Once too many times. Big suplex from Roman Reigns. Cesaro to his feet again. Big uppercuts. Cesaro could have this one. Roman Reigns, the coward that he is, rolls to the outside of the ring. Now Cesaro maybe contemplating what to do next. Oh, on the apron. In. Oh, just overshot it. Damn, that's got to hurt. But Cesaro managing to gain his composure already. That's a good thing. That is a damn good thing for sure. But Roman Reigns maybe played a bit of possum there. Lured Cesaro in. And I'm going to hit him with those mounted strikes. Gotta make sure Cesaro pays for even accepting to be in this matchup. Cesaro's in a place he does not want to be in. Big uppercut to Uso though. Gotta make sure Uso does not interfere in this matchup. Big chops from Cesaro though. And trapping the arms of Roman Reigns, lifting him up into a Ricola bomb. That's a move made famous by Cesaro himself. Roman Reigns forced to tag in Drew McIntyre. Shot to the face of Drew though. Is he gonna hit it though? Round and round, round, spinning like the Cesaro swing like into a UFO. That's what it's called. Straight into the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter locked in tight on Drew McIntyre. Cesaro got it locked in. Drew close to the ropes though. Will he use it though? Will he use the ropes to his advantage? No, the power of Drew escaping the sharpshooter. Oh, a big boot though. A Harper-like boot from Cesaro. And this could be the momentum that Cesaro was wanting. Will he capitalize on it though? That's the big question. Roman Reigns, shot to the gut of Cesaro. And Cesaro with a payback for good measure. And now Cesaro got Drew McIntyre up. The thing is though, as well folks, you have to understand, Cesaro's title match against John Cena, that's this coming Sunday at the Backlash pay-per-view. You have to imagine, is Cesaro risking a lot by being in this match? Because the last thing Cesaro wants to be is less than 100% going into that match against John Cena. I don't know, maybe that's just me talking, maybe that's just my belief, but surely you want to be as close to 100% as you possibly can when you go one-on-one with John Cena, especially with the title on the line, and especially a fired-up John Cena. I don't know, only time will tell. We'll only be able to know in the next episode whether this ends up being a mistake for Cesaro or not. Now Cesaro to the top rope, face to face with Drew. Drew just slow, just kind of let Cesaro hit that. But back to his feet already, and Drew with the lockup, dragging Cesaro to his corner. But Cesaro with a sharp elbow. Look, I think he was going to set up that UFO again. Drew McIntyre saying, nah, Cesaro up, no, with a knee strike to Drew. That was a good thing. Drew, no, he's going to set it up. The future shock out of nowhere to Cesaro. Remember, that's essentially, that almost set up the Claymore last week. Another DDT. Oh no, it's not tagging in the Tribal Chief saying, hey, let me have a piece of him. Now that he is completely worn down, now that he is completely out of it, let me have my fair share, let me have my shot against Cesaro. And then he just wanted one shot against Cesaro essentially before tagging Drew back in. I think he was just careful in case Cesaro got back in it. And now at this point, I really think Cesaro is completely out of it. I really do not know how much Cesaro has left in him. Look for another DDT. Maybe went one too many times. Tried the same thing once too often. Shot to the face of McIntyre. Now swing. Aeroplane spin into a UFO. Into the cover. But Roman Reigns going to be right there to break it up. And now, what's happening? And Ricochet, what is he doing? I mean, I think there was just a bit of malfunction in the junction between, or a bit of miscommunication. What happened there, Cesaro? I think he's confused. I think he's all kinds of confused. I don't know, maybe Ricochet is just trying to provide some sort of distraction to the other team. I do not know, but now Drew and Roman Reigns double back body drop to Cesaro. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't even know how to process that. Nonetheless, now Drew being tagged back in. Just like Roman Reigns really does not want to be in this match. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Is it just me? Surely it's not just me. Into an uppercut there from Cesaro. Made sure the Glasgow kiss was not hit. He's gonna transform it. Is he? No. The Usos are in the way. Gonna make sure Ricochet doesn't get in. Oh, now he's in. Ricochet with the distraction. Enough distraction. Drew. What's happening? There's too much dragging going on. Too much dragging. No, Cesaro, what are you doing? Why aren't you going for the cover? That is BS right there. That should not have happened that way. Oh, and Drew, it looked like he kicked Cesaro away from either a swing or a sharpshooter. Either would have been detrimental to Drew at this point in the match. And Cesaro now fighting back against McIntyre. Oh, lock up from the two. Oh, Drew in with a bear hug. No, with a toss. An absolute deadlift toss halfway across the ring. But sweeping the leg of Cesaro right now. And now Cesaro, cranking the neck. Is he going to hit it again? Is he going to hit it again? Ricochet, clobbering Roman Reigns. Clobbering him. Making sure Roman Reigns is distracted enough that Cesaro gets the pin. Cesaro wins. And I believe that anybody who did not believe... I'm all over my words right now. Anybody who did not believe in Cesaro before surely has to be a believer in him now. Yes, this is a tag team match. Yes, this was a tag team match. But you cannot deny... this crowd is just in the way of the camera. Anyways, you cannot deny that Cesaro is really... There's something different about him now. So, especially from 2 weeks ago compared to the beginning of this universe mode to even 2 weeks ago, there's something different about Cesaro. There's something different about his attitude and the way he kind of carries himself. Cesaro is at the best of his game right now. Cesaro is at the best of the best, and honestly, I think John Cena has something coming his way in the next episode with the Universal Championship on the line. Damn, oh damn, I cannot wait for that episode. Trust me, it's going to be a good one. You're going to want to stick around for it. If you've enjoyed it, do not forget to smash the like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the damn big fight. I'll see you next time.